So blessed are those who have started like me and you. For they shall inherit what Kenya will become in 50 years.
Kaka, they shall inherit.
Alafu mtu anasema ukienda kusaidia wacha kamera nyumbani. How? Camera brings help.
Kamera atuachi.
Atuachi kamera? Hata nikipeana 50 bob, siwachi kamera. Kwa sababu, you know, nikipeana 50, nikipiga picha nasema huyu mzee alikuwa na njaa akahitaji 50. Someone will be charged.
Amuongezee 100.
Amuongezee 100. Wow. So kama sitapiga picha, huyu hiyo 100 itatoka.
Atajulikana aje.
Atajulikana aje. So camera is important, my friend. Very important.
That's a lesson.
Very crucial. Yes, very important. The problem we have with young people is they are not willing to take a risk. They are too comfortable with salary. Someone is afraid. Nikiacha hii 15,000 nitaenda wapi?
Unakuwa slave of salary.
Someone has a PhD in computer science but is employed in office. Doing what? Like I saw a post on Facebook. Someone was telling me, I did KC, I don't know what. He scored 420 marks out of 500. He went to, he scored his U and A. And he's teaching CRE. That is laziness and stupidity. In fact, that is a curse.
Anafundisha CRE.
How? Such a mind. Uko na computer science masters. Unafundisha CRE kwa primary school ama secondary. How?
Hello viewers and welcome to Mworia Network. I told you we are traversing this country. We are changing lives. And I have been having a tour the last 3 days in Kisii and in Nyamira counties, checking the issues of the elderly. Today I have an opportunity of meeting a young man who is popularly known on the YouTube as the best YouTuber actually among them, as young as he is in Kenya, and taking care of the elderly. And that is what attracted me to coming to Kisii and looking for him. Actually, it is not in Kisii County. He works for the entire Gusii counties, that is Nyamira and Kisii County. And now I have the opportunity and the privilege to introduce the one and only Kaka Sungura.
Where?
Kaka Sungura. Dunia mzima from US, Tanzania, mpaka za zingine.
Oh, yes.
You must, so who is Kaka? Who is Kaka? Kaka Sungura ni nani? Hata jina ingine hatujui. Dunia ijui. Who is Kaka Sungura?
My official name is Rogers Mosoti Gichana. My father is Gichana. Mosoti was my late great-grandfather. And Rogers is now my English name. Yeah. I was born in... hey, I'm young.
You are young.
I was born in 1993.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Na umeshake the whole world.
1993.
Afrika mzima inajua Kaka.
So I'm about 30 years old.
Yes.
Yes. And
yeah.
Professionally, I'm a journalist. I studied in Multimedia University of Kenya, Mbagathi, in Nairobi. So I was born in Kenyoni Village, Sense Ward, Maran Sub-County, Kisii County. So I'm a village boy, in short. I'm not a born town.
Yeah.
I'm a village boy.
Yes.
Yes.
So Kaka, born in 1993.
Yes.
A village boy.
Yes.
Is shaking the YouTube. And for me, when I met you on YouTube. And I did not meet you as a person or knowing you.
Yes.
It is a big name. And what attracted me most, it is the care you are taking for the elderly. I saw you doing a lot of work building houses, taking to the hospital, just visiting them. They are just deserted and neglected. You are with them. I'm like, who is this young man who is interested? A lot of people of your age, they don't even know. Wengine watasema hao ni warogi.
Yes.
But you are taking care. Kaka, how much money do you have? You must be having
I don't have
money.
money. I only have favor in mobilizing. I don't have cash. I just mobilize. Personally, I don't spend my cash because I don't have it. But God gave me the grace to mobilize. If, for example, I come across a case today, I can mobilize within 1 hour and we have a complete house with doors, windows, beds, mattresses, blankets, and even food. It's just the grace.
Amazing.
Yes, just the grace.
Kaka, we see you in the middle of the night.
Yes.
I'm having a message. Someone needs to be taken out of the hospital. We need 200,000.
Yes.
And within no time, we hear Kaka, we have raised it.
This is a calling, you know, because you can have the resources and you can't do it. I said this is just like pastoring.
Yeah.
It's just the grace.
Yeah.
My phone doesn't go off. I receive calls the whole night. in the morning, in the evening. You saw me even receiving calls.
Yes.
I've surrendered my phone to the camera person to
And
take
you
care of
pick
it.
them.
And I pick them.
Yes.
Yes. There's no single call I don't pick. If I get a missed call, I'll get back and tell you I was busy somewhere.
Yes.
What's the problem?
And it doesn't
People
bother you.
tell me the problems.
Wow. Directly.
The one I'm able to assist, I do. The one I'm not able, I just tell them. That one I cannot. But the one I can, I respond immediately.
You know, Kaka, why I'm saying you are special?
Yes.
A lot of young people,
Yeah.
like when you are a journalist, a trained journalist from a university,
Yes.
and they graduated with a lot of you. Most of the others, they are busy in the Nairobi cities,
Yes.
looking for jobs there. They want to work in the main cities, not necessarily making a difference. They just want a job. But you decided to come. Actually, I don't even see you in Kisi town.
Yes.
I've been seeing you in the villages. Even today, we were in the villages. Unaingia in some
Yes.
caves, unapanda milima ingine, unapanda hata na kamba. I'm like, this is a young person. What really motivates you?
You know, life is about risking. And having grown in the village, in fact, I stayed in a town, that is Nairobi, the very first time when I went to college. And I was so confused. But I want to thank God, at some point, Nairobi built me in a few years I was in college. If it were not Nairobi, I could still be in the village because it opened my mind. Now, because I grew in the village and I understand the life I've gone through. Najua Lucy, kama ni kunyeshewa nyumba mimi, I have gone through that. I have photos and videos. It's not something I'm fabricating.
Umelala nyumba inanyesha?
Yes.
Ya manyazi?
Yes.
Kwenu kwa baba yako?
Yes. Those who know me, they can attest.
Wow.
Yes. Kama ni, you know, in the campus, some of the students know, you know Joseph Eskuku.
Yes, from Isiolo.
He can tell you my story. This is not something I'm fabricating. I used to eat kangumu in campus for lunch and strong tea.
Because you couldn't afford.
I couldn't afford anything.
Your parents could not afford.
They couldn't afford it. They wouldn't afford it. People know my story. So that life prepared me to what I'm doing today. Yes. And I'm a church guy, you know. So I read the Bible. The Bible tells me, help the needy in their time of affliction. And in that, you cannot maybe gain directly. Like now, my car got an accident. Funds have raised for it 110,000. Yes, mashabiki wametoa pesa, and I want to thank them. They have raised the cash.
I also supported.
Yeah, you also supported. You also send some cash to the vulnerable. I see your messages on M-Pesa. Nikisema Kisii kuna mama fulani, I also see some of your messages.
Because so I'm very impressed by
so
what
you're part of that job. So the life I went through in the village, it made me who I am today. I remember where God has brought me from. I couldn't wish anyone to go the life I went, not even my children, not even my brothers. I couldn't wish.
So how was this life you're saying, the life in the village? Did you, which primary school did you
let
go?
me give you, let me open up.
Yes.
You know where you are growing, unanyeshewa nyumba ya nyasi, and then kuna jigas.
Uliumwa na jigas?
Wewe hata ukiona vidole yangu hapa, you see?
Mingine imekatika kucha.
So uzuri nimevaa open shoes.
Si
kitu nimeficha.
Yes.
You can see them vile zimekatika. Ndio hizi, you can see them. I never had shoes when I was in primary. I made my first shoes in secondary.
Wow.
Hizi zote zimebomolewa na mawe kutembea kwa barabara kwenda kwa shule.
Wow.
I went to Nyabikondo Primary School. It's a village primary school.
Where is that?
It's in the interior parts of Marani sub-county. Kisii. Yes. So that's where I grew. After class 8, I went to Rioma Secondary, a village secondary school.
Day school or boy?
Day school.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's a day school.
Did you pass well in primary?
I didn't pass well. I scored a C.
Wow.
A C plain. So I joined multimedia on diploma level.
You upgraded yourself?
I didn't upgrade myself. A C plain, by then, you know, it was agreed to admit you to journalism diploma. Yes.
And what motivated you to choosing that course, journalism? Is it because people said, is it the grade, or is it something that you wanted really to
It's something I wanted since my childhood. I always wanted to become a journalist. I just want to become fame. You know, I could admire journalists.
For example, who was like the person you admire most?
I used to listen to Leonard Mambo Mbotela and Sisia Wasiwa. And there's this one, I used to read news from, you know, by that time we had AM radio. We had not migrated to free module.
Yeah. By Matiang'i.
It's Matiang'i single-handed who switched us to digital.
Tell me about Matiang'i. He's from here. Hey, Matiang'i, the king of Kenya.
So by then we had KBC Kisumu. We had the famous tunes. Na hii ni taarifa ya habari, msomaji ni Martin Kingasia. So I used to admire that guy a lot. Martin Kingasia. I don't know if the guy is alive up to date. I've never met him.
Look for him.
I've never met him.
Role model.
I've never met him.
I've already met Mambo Mbotela myself. Yeah.
I've never met Mbotela physically. I see him in videos, but I've never met him.
But is your mentor?
Those are the guys I used to admire a lot. Yes. Alafu kuna mwingine alikuwa anaitwa Joel Juma. Yes, Joel Juma used to read news. I don't know if the guy is alive to date. Yes, and there was Mukisi who used to read cards from Ekegusi, KBC Kisumu. Ilikuwanga ikifika saa 10 Nyakaka Ontieri. Ilikuwa nasoma cards, masalamu na za mashabiki.
And you were keen?
Yes, I was listening. I know.
And now when you're talking about these newscasters,
yes,
and the way you're talking about the poverty you grew in,
yes,
that means you never even had an access of a TV.
By the way,
radios.
I bought our first TV in our home. When yes, not even long time, just recently is when I bought my Mzee TV, a flat screen. Haijamaliza hata miezi mitano.
Hujaiona TV?
Just recently. We've never seen TV in our compound. We never had TV.
You had done a radio, a small radio?
A small radio, and I think I think it was gifted by someone because I had a lot of passion in journalism. I used to read news on parade.
Wow.
Kwa nasomea wanafunzi. Classmates, Rioma second teachers know. Likes of Onyonga, Kina Unkendi, Kina Solomon. Those were my teachers. They are friends up to now.
Ombachi Machoka.
Ombachi na Roga was also my guy. Every Saturday. Fred Ombachi Machoka, the blackest man in Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got really motivated by listening to those guys. And that is how I chose journalism as my career.
I'm hoping your parents are still alive.
Yes, they are, all of them. And I'm taking care of them. They're alive. My mother, Alice, is alive. My father, Gichana, is still alive today.
How do they feel about you? The
first time they listened to me, I left Nairobi in December 2014. Sorry. I came to Kisii and just walked into Sayare. By then we had a manager called Margaret Wandera. She's my mentor. She's now in Eldoret, Sayare headquarters. A kind lady. So I never thought I could get a position. So I walked into her office and told her, mimi nimekuja to just want an attachment. She looked at me and she was like, okay. Hi, she gave me an opportunity. So the first time I went on air is when I requested a broadcaster by then called me Kenya Bobara. And I told him, guy, why can't you accompany you to the studio by the way?
Was that in Kisii or Nairobi?
No, in Kisii, but in a place we call Nyanguru. It's a distance from Kyogoro. It's a distance from Kisii town.
So after your diploma course,
yes,
you still didn't hang around in Nairobi looking for a job. You came back to the
No. I want to thank God because all along God has been kind. I've made a lot of lists. I just said I want to go to the village. I don't want to stay in Nairobi. I just left.
You didn't even know if you get a job or not?
I just left. Just left to Kisii. And I've never left Kisii since that time. I'm in Kisii.
Yeah, naona hata tukikuita Nairobi unasema
niko Kisii. Nairobi nakuja kama mgeni tu. So Mekenye took me to the studio. It was at night around 10 p.m. Akaniambia, sasa kwa sababu unaanza nataka nikae hapa, then akaniweka kwa microphone na akaniambia, akanipatia zile kadi za salamu. Akaniambia I want you to read and the messages ya mashabiki. Sasa watu wamelala.
Na Kikisi?
Sasa ina usiku watu wamelala. Niliposoma and then nikaanza kupiga masimu asubuhi. Man! Nasi uko sawa. You know, mashabiki, those who knew me, kidogo wale kutoka nyumbani.
Oh.
Because by then, you know, Sayare was the only radio around. You know, Egesa was just starting. You know?
Yeah.
So that's how I got myself into it. I was employed in Sayare as a clerk. Nilikuwa tu hapo receptionist. Kazi yangu ni kukaribisha wageni na kuandikia cards. Hivyo tu. That's how I joined media. Najua wanasema ingiza mguu, the rest will come.
Then from
there I worked there as a receptionist, but when the manager, that is Margaret, noticed I have talent, sasa akaambia the other journalist wanipatie slot. Nikaanza kurun program ya vijana every Monday saa 4 usiku. So wakimaliza mimi I join there. So vijana hatulali mpaka saa 6 usiku, saa 7 ndio tunaenda kulala.
You started as a receptionist?
As a receptionist. Nilikuwa hapo tu. Up to the already kupeleka Sayari. I think sijui kama wametupa hiyo t-shirt. I used to wear a green t-shirt with white collars. Na kulikuwa na kiatu hapo nimeweka hiyo tero, hiyo tunaita tero akala hiyo. Ajili ilikuwa imeisha soul.
Yeah.
So nikaweka akala hiyo taa ya gari kuna vile inakatwa alafu inakuwa fixed kutoka chini. Those things are there to date.
Wow.
From there ikafika 2015 July. Nilikuwa post attachment. So ikafika July, Margaret akasema I think I see talent in you. She absorbed me as an official receptionist. Nikakaa hapo 2016. But sasa she gave me an opportunity ya kuingia studio na kufanya programs. Nikafanya 2016, ikafika 2017 mwezi wa 5 hapo wa 4. She was also moving to another media house. Najua hii maisha lazima ufanye changes.
Yeah.
Na akaniambia kaka, sasa hii studio ninakuachia. Hii kampuni ya Kisii branch ninakuachia, mimi nimeenda. And akainform head office akamwambia mtu nimeacha Kisii ni Rogers. So nikakaa hapo, she got confidence in me kwa sababu this time alikuwa anatoka anaenda kazi kwingine Nairobi ya ofisi. So ananiwacha hapo and I run everything. I don't make even a call to her nimuulize. I used to run as a manager. So when she left 2017 akaniambia kaka, now hiyo kiti ninakuachia sasa, mimi ninaenda. She left.
Wow.
Then from there nikafanya after like 5 months. Eli Rob, the owner of the studio, I think you know him, Bishop Eli Rob.
Yes.
Akaniambia kaka, now you are an official manager in Kisii. That is how 2017. No, Sayari. So nikiwa Sayari sasa, that is when I got an idea ya kufungua YouTube sasa.
I was about to ask you now.
So nikafungua YouTube, but I didn't know how YouTube makes money, just like you didn't know.
Actually, you opened my eyes.
So nikafungua YouTube, ilikuwa inaitwa Almost Live TV. The name you saw nimeandika huko kwa ofisi yangu hapo nje.
Just for fun.
Yeah, Almost Live TV for fun. Nilikuwa nafanya tu vitu hapo. And I didn't have any mentor. On YouTube there's no one I could look up to. I was just alone in the jungle, but I used to read a lot on YouTube. Sasa nikafungua ka radio ka online. There's a guy from Uganda who assisted me to open my first website.
Akuwa Uganda?
Yes, akanitengenezea website.
Your networks, what?
In fact, he came to Kisii because he saw the nilimuelezea. Najua nilikwambia I have that grace.
You have a dream.
Yes.
You have a vision.
Nikikuongelesha unakuwa na ile mvuto.
Sasa mwenyewe umenilete Kisii.
So nikamuongelesha vizuri. The guy came all the way from Uganda to Kisii.
To see kaka.
Yes, to see kaka. Akakuja kalala kwa single room yangu nilikuwa nimerent somewhere huko Jogville hapo kwa Nambaya. Wakisi wanajua hapo.
Yeah.
Single room with no chair, with no TV, nothing.
Just your bed.
Just not even a bed.
Mattress.
Yes.
Na laptop.
Laptop ninatoa wapi? I don't have cash.
Na simu.
Nilikuwa na simu niko na ile ya mulika mwizi ile kuna ile Tecno ya black ile ya two buttons ile. Nilikuwa natumia tu computer ya ofisi. So he came, akanifungulia my first website na my first online radio.
Wow. For free?
Yes, for free.
Wow.
For free. And then tukakaa na yeye for 2 days and then he left. He's a friend up to date. Nimesahau jina yake. Sio alikuwa anaitwa nani? Alikuwa anaitwa Kruziza. Yes. Alikuwa
no wonder you help
Kruziza. Yes. So from there nikaanza tu kurun YouTube. Ikafika towards 2018 hapo. Sasa channel ikaanza nikasoma YouTube vile una monetize channel.
In English or Kikisi?
Kikisi tu, stories za Kikisi hapa tu. Okay. Kikisi tu. So hizi za siasa unakimbia, mtu wa siasa ameongea, unaweka clip. MC ameongea, naweka hapo. Nini? That's I got to mingle with politicians. That's I came to know them. Sababu unajua by then YouTube haikuwa YouTube has been born in Kenya during COVID-19.
Yeah.
So by then pia watu walikuwa wanajua YouTube. When Ruto was a deputy president, akikuja Kisii, niko pale. Namulika sana, niko pale. And I had a friend mwenye tuliingiana sana, tunaitwa Joash Mange. By then alikuwa deputy governor ya Kisii. is a friend to date.
Yes.
So yeye ndiye alikuwa ananipitisha hapo hapo kwa event za Ruto. Nini? Ruto akikuja program yake naijua. Kama ni South Morango niko hapo asubuhi. Na nilikuwa na polisi hizi nisongesha, niko na kamera akinishika, wewe bwana hapana, ni hata mimi niko hapa kazi.
Kaka ni nani?
So nina record MC wote wakiongea nina record. That's how my channel came to grow. Yeah. That's how they came to know my channel. Unajua MC feels good akiwatch siasa bila aliongea kwa Ruto. Unaona?
Yeah.
So politician wakisi wakaanza kuingia.
And they might not get this airtime on national TV.
Yes.
So
wakaanza kuingia kwa channel yangu. I started making some little cash.
After monetizing.
After monetizing.
That was after how long?
That was after the whole of a bit of 2017 and a bit of 2018.
So ni kama mwaka.
So towards 2018 ndio nimeanza kutengeneza pesa kidogo kidogo. Ile kidogo kidogo tu 10,000. Najua 10,000 was a lot of money bwana.
For you.
For me. Pesa mingi. So ikafika 2018 nikatoka sayari kidogo. Nikatoka sayari kidogo, nikakaa nje nikiwa in my house. Dismas na Biswa by then alikuwa reporter wa Kisii wa Citizen, alikuwa ametoka ameenda Kisumu. I think you know you have seen him somewhere. Dismas na Biswa. Yeah. Akanipigia simu. Early in the morning nimelala tu kwa nyumba, akaniambia kaka how are you? Nimepeana namba yako, ukipigiwa simu wewe ongea na huyo. So after 2 hours Newton Mudagi kutoka Milele FM called me in the morning, ananiambia Rogers, Kaka Sungura habari yako? Nikamwambia niko sawa. Huko wapi sasa hivi? Niko kwa nyumba tu nimelala. Kuna mtu amenipatia namba yako na ananiambia wewe utatesa hapo Kisii ukipewa kazi ya reporting. Nikamwambia kwani kama ni Kiswahili ninajua.
Ni Kizungu huko.
Kama ni Kizungu niko sawa.
Kama ni Kikisii wewe.
Naweza nirekodia sauti yako ya dakika moja tu nitumie. Nikamwambia ni sawa. Nikachukua WhatsApp nikamtumia. Akasema man.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Kesho. Kuja. Hata sikuenda interview, I've never met them, I've never seen them. Nikaingia job Kisii kama reporter.
Mungu naye ni nani?
Milele FM. Nikafanya 2019. Sasa unajua ukiingia national radio, you have the power now to negotiate na magavana na nini.
Yeah.
So my CV kaanza kupanda among politicians. Hivyo ndio roho ya siasa ilianza kuniingia sasa. Those politicians. Ingia na wao sasa niko high table, tunakunywa machai na politician, big hotels.
Walking, brushing shoulder.
Hey, my friend. Nikafungua my other website. Sasa nimesoma mpaka nimejua kufungua yangu tena. I was learning from that guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he was kind enough akanifundisha.
Yes.
Nikafungua ameweza the daily clock. So nikiweka story YouTube pia ninaiandika kama script. Ninatumia politician na kiniuliza kaka story yangu iko wapi namtumia. Kidogo kidogo hivi nimeona ametuma 3,000. Nimeona ametuma 2,000. Nimeona ametuma 5,000. As I started making my cash. So ikakaa hapo kasingo room nilikuwa nako nikahama nikakuja kengine hapa sasa nimenunua tu viti,
upgrade.
Nimenunua kitanda, sasa nimejua kununua nguo, 2019. So towards 2019 tukielekea 20 COVID ilikuja makakani.
YouTube inaendelea still.
YouTube inaendelea, imeanza kulipa sasa, imeanza kufika ka 20 ka 30 hapo, unaona? So na tu politician tunakuja. Sasa nikanunua TV bwana kwa nyumba.
The first time.
Sasa yangu sasa ya nyumba ya compound. Yangu ya kwanza.
Ndio hata news hata wewe.
Ile ilikuanga na ni kwenda nyuma ile unajua ile.
Yeah. Ndio hata wewe news ikikuja at least unajiona.
Ninaangalia.
Sio
kusikia. So from there sorry, COVID ikakuja. I think COVID ilikuja early 2020.
Yeah.
2020. Wakati COVID ilikuja sasa siasa hakuna rallies, nothing. News ikaisha. So nikikaa hivi kidogo, Margaret mwenye aliniacha sayari akarudi head office sayari.
Wow. The power of networking.
Yes, the power of networking. She went back. Na akaambia mdosi, mimi Kisii kama kaka hawezi rudi, hakuna kazi. So akanipigia simu. Niambia kaka, how are you? Long time uko wapi? Mimi niko Kisii. Mimi nataka tukuje tukutane na wewe. So they came, akakuja yeye mwenye studio, akakuja na chairman wa mashabiki nini, they came. Tukaenda one of the hotels, I remember iko hapa Nyangongo in Kisii, inaitwa
that is 2020.
Hiyo resort inaitwa 2020 hiyo wakati wa COVID.
Yeah.
Windspark Resort.
Yes.
So akakuja hapo, tukakaa hapo, wakaniambia unajua nini. So nikamwambia mimi niko Milele siasi toka. Ananiambia hakuna shida. Wewe utatuma ripoti Milele lakini sayari utarudi utusaidie management. Nikamwambia niko na YouTube. Usikue na shida. Wewe fanya YouTube, fanya Milele utusaidie na management. So that's I came back again to sayari in 2020. So from 2020 Nikikaa COVID inaendelea, ikafika mahali sasa COVID inaelekea kukawia kidogo, na Ruto ndiye ameingia climax ya siasa ya kukuwa rais president. Siasa imeshika kushika. Nikasema utu tu pesa nimecollect, sasa what I do, I approach the owners of Emma Hospital. Nika approach jamaa anaitwa nani, Robert ni mtoto ya Manduku. So you know Manduku is the late now, so Robert took over Emma.
Chele Manduku started his work in Meru.
Amazing.
Daktari wetu.
Yes.
Yes, we used to go to his hospital.
So I went into his office.
Yes.
Nikamwambia nao
akiwa mbunge.
Si ofisi ya Manduku ya Robert, sasa mtoto yake ya kijana yake.
Yes.
Mwambia you know Sayari is in Emma.
Yes.
So nikamwambia mimi nataka ofisi. Nataka ofisi ya YouTube.
Yeah.
Akaniambia kuna kanyumba huko nikachafu kidogo, lakini utawezana kweli? Unalipa rent na deposit na unalipa kama 3 months. Kaambia usijali. Don't mind. Nyumba iko wapi? Akanionyesha. Kaambia acha kidogo. 2 hours nikamletea pesa. Nikamlipa yote ya 3 months. So nikaosha hiyo nyumba, nikamaliza huko Hema, nikaosha kila kitu nini. So nikaweka kompyuta yangu ya kwanza hapo sasa. First computer hapo ndani. So that's I started almost live, nikakuja kuirebrand ikakuwa Kisi Hot TV ya siasa. So nikaingia ninaweka Ruto and 3,000 are watching. Sasa pesa ikaanza kuingia 100,000, 200 hapo kidogo.
That is Kisi now Hot TV.
Now Kisi Hot TV nimerebrand from almost live. Almost live ni company nilifungua.
Yeah.
Sasa nimefungua YouTube, nimeita Kisi Hot TV, just a name yenye mtu unaweza.
So you can upgrade, you can change the name.
Yeah, you can change the YouTube name.
Okay.
So nika change. So ikashika ikafika nikanunua sasa hiyo pesa nikaanza kutumia, nikanunua makompyuta, nikaanza kununua makamera nini.
Invested.
Yes, I invested a lot. Nikanunua nini, nikaunda hiyo ofisi vizuri, ikakuwa sawa.
Ofisi ya YouTube.
Ofisi ya YouTube. Mimi sina TV physical, unaweza tu ni ofisi ya YouTube tu.
Okay.
Na nikakuja hivyo ikafika last year mwezi wa 3 nilikuwa nimejaza pesa hapo. Nikasema sasa nikaanza during COVID nilikuwa napata biashara ya matanga. Unajua COVID sasa watu walifungiwa. They could not come, they could not gather. So watu wa US wananipigia simu, kaka tunataka twende tufanye. I was the very first person kuanza live streaming in Kisi. Ya online. The rest you might be seeing are my products na wamesoma kwingine, but I was the very first person. Na nilikuwa najaji pesa ngapi? 50,000. It's COVID, you have to pay. Yes.
To watch news.
Yes, it's COVID, you have to pay.
What made you think about that money? Thinking of the money even to charge?
Sasa unajua nilikuwa nimeanza kuzoea kapesa ya siasa, unajua kidogo.
Umezoea kapesa sasa?
Sasa lazima na mimi nijue ku negotiate 50,000 na kuwekea live. So nikacollect. Ikafika last year mwezi wa 3 nikaenda nikasema sasa hii kazi yangu kwa sababu nina haya.
That is 2022.
That is 2022, yes.
Yes.
Ikafika mwezi wa 3 nikasema sasa kwa sababu nimetumia pesa mingi kuhaya magari. Unajua ukihaya gari siku ni around by then 3,000, ndio unajiwekea mafuta.
Gari za kutembea wake ya.
Na unapata siku 3 kwa wiki niko na matanga karibu 3. So that's ukipiga hiyo hesabu inakuja kama 15,000 a week. Nikasema hapana. Nikatafuta rafiki yangu anaitwa Job, za friend. Nikamwambia sana nataka unipeleke mahali ununua gari yako. Tukaenda Mombasa.
Sasa tu pesa imeingia.
On my way to Mombasa kununua gari nikakuwa demonetized.
You can be demonetized?
Yes. I was demonetized and that channel was my only hope.
What?
But nikasema tu nilikuwa nimetoa pesa yote kwa account na naenda kununua gari Probox.
Na ulikuwa umefika mahali ya kupewa 100,000 and above.
Yes, nikaweka ikafika pesa ya Probox, tukaenda Mombasa kununua gari. So on my way nikapata message.
And why were you demonetized?
They used content. So unajua ni clips za siasa. Zile za kucollect. It was not original content, ni ile tu ya siasa sasa. Ruta ameongea mahali unachukua na mwingine pia anachukua, so ikakuwa reused content. I was demonetized.
So you must be very careful.
Yes, you must be very careful on YouTube. On using other people's content. So I was demonetized and I lost hope. Because that was my only income.
Oh my God.
That was my only income. And na Sayari haikuwa na that huge salary, ilikuwa tu ni pesa kidogo tu ile ya upkeep. I was so stressed. So when I came to Kisi in the process of what nikajaribu ku reapply. Unajua after 3 months una reapply, ikazindikana. So nikasema sasa hiyo nitawachana tu nayo. That is when an idea came ya kufungua Kaka Sungura sasa ya siasa. Sababu I was too idle. So nikafungua.
Oh, you ignored hiyo imefungwa.
Hiyo imefungwa sasa nikasema paka ile siku Mungu atakubali. Nikawachana tu nayo. Sasa nikafungua the Rogers Kaka Sungura sasa.
So the Kaka Sungura we know now.
Yes, the Kaka Sungura we know now. Kuna watu wamenifuata from scratch and they know how we get. Nikaeka na nilikuwa nimekaa kwa ofisi and then one of my staffs akaniambia, si tuweke kilipu moja hapa ya siasa tu tujaribu tukawe, and it blew the internet. Nilikuwa nasomea Ruto sana. I used to lecture Ruto by it blew that channel just like that.
And how did you decide on the name, the Kaka Sungura? Because
Kaka Sungura has been my name. Yani nilipewa hiyo jina, nilipewa Kaka Sungura kitambo sana.
Kamjanja tu.
Sijui kama watu waliniona nikamjanja.
Ya usungura nikamjanja.
Ujanja kidogo ya kujua vitu, ujuaji. So Kaka Sungura was given birth to Rogers Kaka Sungura
in 2022.
In 2022. Now tukifanya hiyo channel tulikuwa na my camera person Ali. Tuko hapo. Now ikafika wakati tukasema why can't we utu tupesa kidogo, why can't we begin, najua nilikuwa na passion ya kufanya charity work. So my first video tulifanya, I remember, ya charity ilikuwa ni kuna mahali tulienda hizo bas Bonchari, tulisema tu wacha tuende. Unajua niliwatuma nikamwambia nyinyi enda na pikipiki, tembea, mkiona mtu anahitaji ako vulnerable mniambie. Mimi niko kwa ofisi. They went. There is another lady called Matilda. Wakapanda pikipiki and they went. Sasa kutafuta mtu akapanda. Kwa village. Wakafika Bonchari and then wakapata kwa barabara wakiteremuka, wakaona kanyumba kingine kama bati hapo kadogo. They decided kwenda kuulizia. Wakapata mtu ako na story. Wakanipigia simu, mwambie hiyo tutaenda kesho. So
content.
So pesa nilikuwa nayo kidogo, tukanunua shopping nini, kesho yake tukaenda sasa. Kufika hapo huyo msichana alikuwa na story. Nikafanya story, nikamwambia mashabiki sasa tunataka kujenga nyumba. Mashabiki wakachanga pesa, tukajenga nyumba, and that is how my charity began now. Now from there whatever I do ni mashabiki.
Were you looking for the vulnerable, for the YouTube to grow, or because you wanted to help?
Because I wanted to help.
You know that those are different things.
You know by then, Rogers Kaka Sungura ilikuwa ya siasa. Unaona? Na watu wanasaidia wengine wako mbali. How do you tell them you helped? Lazima utafute platform ya kuweka content so that wanaona. Kama mtu alitoa pesa ya milango, he is able to see. I sent 2 doors. Kumbe Kaka Sungura went and bought the doors. I sent money for a bed. Kumbe Kaka Sungura went and bought the bed. Mabati. Kumbe Kaka Sungura went and bought mabati. How do they know? Na it was in Kikisi. So the content I couldn't upload it to Rogers Kaka Sungura because this is politics. Now nikafungua another called Bosongo Vibes now.
That's how Bosongo Vibes came about.
Specifically for charity work. There's no much income from Bosongo Vibes, so I didn't open it for money. Just for charity work.
Wow.
I can fuel my car, niende paka mahali. By the way, I'm not working only in Kisii. I've done some charity work in Kisumu.
Hata Siaya nilikuona.
Kisumu. I've gone to Siaya.
Unatuma watu tuenda uangalie vulnerable, niambie.
No, and I began to receive calls. After our first video, people now began to call us. Kaka, how are you? Nimepita hapa and I've seen someone. Picha ndio hizo. Can you look at this case? Tukiangalia, tukiona ina meet threshold, tunaenda tunashoot. Huyo mtu anatuambia story yake just like I'm telling you. So when somebody gives the story, mashabiki wanaguzwa. Naambia mashabiki na we need to build a house. Tu anasema kaka, mabati ni mimi. Milango ni mimi. Vitanda anahitaji ngapi? 2 ni mimi. Mattress anahitaji ngapi? Ni mimi. So that is how I built up Bosongo Vibes, and that's how I've been able to do my charity work. Though I spend a lot from my pocket, but I don't regret it because God is also giving it back.
Satisfaction.
Yes, it's my satisfaction.
Wow. Now all these things you're doing, and people believing in you, and a lot of people, they believe in you. I've seen people US, Canada, Tanzania, wapi wengine wanakuambia kaka, speak Kiswahili ndio tuelewe. Hata watu wa Rwanda ni kama wanakuambia uongee Kinyarwanda. I see them harassing you. So you need to learn all the languages now. How did you get the whole world, the whole globe following you now?
What you need to know is people love charity work. There are those who are willing to do it, but they can't reach the person. They don't know how. So I'm just like a vessel. Through me, the person in the US can reach someone without a house in Kisii.
Wow.
So through me. So I'm a vessel. The person in Germany cannot directly know that someone in a village like in Marani needs a house. It's through Kaka Sungura that is able to know. And they have come to gain trust because when they send me a spoon, I buy a spoon.
Yeah.
When they send me bread, I buy bread. Transparency. Mtu akituma naenda na kamera, unajua kuna watu wanasema ukisaidia weka kamera kando. Camera helps. There is no way you can help. You know, if when Jesus was feeding the 5,000, if it were not the camera, hatungejua. Sahi haingekuwa documented.
Yeah, kuna watu wanasema kama ni kusaidia ya nini unaonyesha watu.
It cannot happen. It can't. Hata Yesu alikuwa na kamera.
And that's why we follow his deeds.
Even Jesus had journalists who were documenting his work. Because kulikuwa na waandishi, expert in Biblia inawaita experts.
That means ni waandishi.
The scribes. Their work was specifically to write. So Jesus had journalists in his gathering. And they were documenting everything that he was doing. So they document Jesus has fed the 5,000 people. If they could kama wake document, wewe ungejulia wapi leo Yesu alifida?
Hata singejulia Kaka Sungura wapi?
So watu wanasema wacha kamera nyumbani. I don't know what they mean.
Ni ukweli.
Camera has always been there.
Have you tell them Kaka?
Camera has always been there. Tungejuaje Yesu alipeana samaki mbili?
Waambie.
Camera will always be there, my friend. A camera brings help. Now, someone who is in Meru, atajuaje kuna kesi ni Kisii inahitaji msaada atume pesa if it's not the camera?
Ni kama ule mzee nilitoa kwa cave Narok, it is somebody alipiga picha akaniambia.
So
kama ange ni show singejua.
Alafu mtu anasema ukienda kusaidia wacha kamera nyumbani. How? Camera brings help.
Kamera
atuachi kamera. Hata nikipeana 50 bob, siwachi kamera. Kwa sababu nikipeana 50, nikipiga picha nasema huyu mzee alikuwa na njaa akahitaji 50. Someone will be touched. Amuongezee 100. Wow. So kama sitapiga picha, hiyo 100 itatoka. Atajulikana aje. So camera is important, my friend. Very important.
That's a lesson.
Very crucial. Very important. So when you help, please use a camera.
Tell them.
Yes, please use a camera. Please use a camera and be genuine.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, God will bring more help through that.
Now, Kaka, there are a lot of young people there, journalists, people with careers. They went to university, they have degrees, live about diploma.
Yes.
They are there chasing for jobs, they don't know what to do. They think there are no jobs in the country, and this is the end of the road.
Yes.
Actually, I'm so impressed. I was around Kisii,
yes,
all over. I saw a lot of content creators,
yes,
young people doing this, doing that. Some of them, you mentored them. Indirectly, you may not know, they
yes,
have told
sure,
me, and they are doing a lot. What would you tell the Kenyan young person that years like you and below?
Employment is not about getting a job in the office. I never dreamt of being employed. I never dreamt. In fact, I've never told you I walked out of Milele. I made a risk. I just walked out of Milele to start my own office. After I make a car, Milele kidogo nikasema, my friend, I need to walk out and begin my own thing. I was asking myself, how did this game Masharia begin? So why can't I be one? Niajiriwe paka lini?
How did the Mwangi Equity start?
How did they start? Is that taking a risk? The problem we have with young people is they are not willing to take a risk. They are too comfortable with salary. Someone is afraid. Nikiacha hii 15,000 nitaenda wapi? They are afraid.
Unakuwa slave of salary.
Someone has a PhD in computer science but is employed in office. Doing what?
Father, look at that Kaka and talk to these young
Doing
people.
What? Doing what?
Talk to them.
Like I saw a post on Facebook. Someone was telling me, I did KZ, I don't know what. He scored 420 marks out of 500. He scored his U and A. And he's teaching CRE. That is laziness and stupidity. In fact, that is a curse.
Anafundisha CRE?
How? Such a mind. Uko na computer science masters. Unafundisha CRE kwa primary school. Ama secondary. How? Yaani wewe huwezi enda hata uanze ukae hata kwa barabara hapo uambiwe tuniletee computer nitengeneze.
Computer science ndio wazazi wako wamelipa fees usome.
How do you go to teach CRE na uko na masters in computer science? That's madness.
Ni urogi sasa.
I'm not abusing anyone, but that's madness. Yes, there are a lot of jobs out here. A lot of jobs out here. So many jobs out here. Online jobs. You know, it's now that the digital has been born in
Kenya.
Hata
lazima usome uwe journalist.
You don't. You know, Kenya has just been born digitally. Has just been born. It's just a baby. It's crawling.
Thanks be to Matiang'i.
Give it 50 years from now.
Yeah.
In Kenya, digital. So blessed are those who have started like me and you. For they shall inherit what Kenya will become in 50 years.
Kaka, they shall inherit.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. And thank you to Matiang'i. You know, Matiang'i, he switched us to digital
By
single-handedly, by force,
By fire.
just one day. He said, it's either you migrate or you migrate from Kenya.
And that is why now we are talking the way we are talking.
That is it. Matiang'i gave us something to do. Now let me ask you nowadays. You've heard of news that Kenyan university materials are helping the world to cheat. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Would you see your news?
They're helping?
Kenyan university students are helping the world to cheat. Why? Kenyan universities students, they are the people who write academic papers kwa wazungu. Wande wanawaandikia. It's true, something on media. Si kitu ya kudanganya,
Yeah.
And they earn a lot of cash. Wewe unaenda online, you pick a research paper, mtu ameweka pale aandikiwe. You pick a research paper, unamfanyia na kulipa. Simple.
Unakuwa ndio vesa ya kudeliver.
So mtu anasema ati ni graduate na hajapata kazi. That's madness.
Wewe ni engineer na hujajenga barabara hata kichorochoro.
Take your phone and Google online, open an account, start writing research papers for people. You will earn a lot of money.
Now, Kaka, you tell us that there's a lot of money on YouTube.
Yes.
How much so far have you made? Be honest. Just tell them, motivate them. How much so far? Like, you know, hata usiseme miezi yote, sema the highest you have ever.
The highest I received is 399,000 when I was running Kisiwati TV. Yes, the
At
one.
the time.
Yes, the one niliweka nikaenda kununua gari. That is the highest.
Na sai.
Na sai. Sai imerudi chini kidogo kwa sababu baba amewacha maandamano.
Kaka bwana, si ukweli, utoambie ukweli sasa. Anyway, there is money. There is money.
Yes, online there is money.
Because even 350,000, it's only a piece you can get that.
You know, fans should know, one, I'm not employed in an office. I use my online cash to pay rent. I use my online cash to eat at home. I use my online cash.
Your online cash.
To buy my clothes. I use my online cash to fuel my car. I use my online cash to pay my office rent.
And even to donate it to those who are
Yes,
needy.
I use my online cash to donate to a few people. I use my online cash to build churches because kanisa nyumbani mimi nimejenga. I am more blessed, nikaweka mabati, nikaweka tiles, kanua viti. I use my online cash to even help my parents.
Kaka, nimeona ulisema ulinyeshewa wazazi, umewajengea sasa?
Yes.
Was that the first project you did?
Yes, they have a house. The first project I did. Wako na nyumba mzuri sana.
Na flat screen TV?
Iko kwa nyumba. Paka nimeweka masola.
Ukiwaambia ingia uochi Kaka Sungura YouTube, they know how to do it?
They know how to do it.
Wow.
Yes.
Are you the first born?
No, I'm the second born.
Or the last born? You look like the baby.
In fact, I'm the third born. There's a sister, brother, and then myself.
How are they? Did they go to school?
Yes, they did. But they're not that well off. My sister did P1. Ajajiriwa paka now. Yeah, my brother is also working as a mechanic.
Yeah.
Wako sawa lakini they are not that.
Hiyo mwalimu si umfundisha YouTube. Niliona this guy from Kuria. What he called I don't know who its name was.
Yes. Nani?
Kunaye ameingisha mpaka mama yake, mpaka sisters wake wote anaonyesha what to do. They are making money. Mama alikuwa mwalimu, sasa anaendanga kwa village.
Yes.
Yes. Na imagine ameanza hii ya life. They are from Isibania here. Yes. Anaitwa who is it? I am something like that. So he has like 900 now, 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Now, Kaka, you've been around, and before we finish, tell us now about the YouTube, the subscribing.
Yes.
When do people get monetized, and when are you monetized, and the difference between viewership and subscribing.
Before I go to that, you asked about the elder. There's one day I walked into South Mugirango and I met a mzee. Anaishi kwa shimo. I don't know if you saw that story.
I did.
Anaishi kwa shimo. Actually, that was like my third story. My third or second story. Third story iliguza watu sana. YouTube is just by the grace of God. Unaweka video, you wake up one morning na unapata tu ilienda na ikaenda. Yani imekuletea subscribers, imekuletea viewers na watu nini. Maybe you never know by interviewing me, because nobody has ever interviewed me, maybe this could be your breakthrough.
This is my day.
Never know.
Yeah.
Now, on YouTube, you have to get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watched hours before you get monetized.
So when you get monetized, what is from there?
From there, there's what we call verification of the AdSense account. AdSense account ni banki ya online na ni America. So ukikuwa na hiyo, there's a process you undergo wa kufanyia verification, wa kutumia pin. Kuna pin wanakutumia na bahasha tu kama barua. Wanakutumia and then hiyo code ndio unaweka.
Inakuja kwa PO box.
Inakuja kwa PO box. Physical tu ni barua physical.
From America?
From US. Unajua YouTube ni ya US.
Yeah.
Inakuja physical in the form of a paper and then hiyo code ndio unatoa unaweka kwa AdSense account. Ukishakuwa verified sasa na ukishakuwa monetized, pesa ikitoka YouTube wanaweka kwa hiyo account. Then kutoka hapo sasa AdSense account iko na section mahali unaweka bank account. So pesa ikitoka YouTube na kuja AdSense sasa inaingia kwa
account.
Kwa bank account.
Yako.
Yako sasa.
So how often do you receive that?
As long as you reach more than 70 euros. That's about 7 to 8,000 Kenyan shillings.
Hata ukireach like every week?
Wanalipa monthly. Yes, it's like salary. Nalipa every month. As long as you reach the threshold. Threshold is 70 euros.
Na inalipa how, as per what? How do they decide
as per views,
70?
As per views.
Like view, like...
Kuna kitu tunaita CPM.
Yeah.
CPM is a payment per 1,000 views. Like if you are making 50,000 in Kenya, in US you could be making like 150 because their CPM is high. Their payment per 1,000 views is too high. In Kenya we are paid like 150, sometimes 120, sometimes the highest 250, you know, per 1,000 subscribers. So video yako ikifika 1,000 viewers unalipa kitu 150. Yes.
And you make money.
And you make money out of that.
And you're seated in your room.
Yes, and you're sitting in your room.
And you don't even need a computer.
Yes.
You just can hold your phone.
Nowadays we have very good phones that do that.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Kaka, maybe I just want to thank you so much for your time. Can you imagine, out of your very busy schedule, you could be out there now looking for the vulnerable.
Yes.
But you're here seated with me. So I say thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. And thank you for taking care of those elderly.
Yes.
That's how you motivated me to look for you. All the way from Meru, and here I am.
Yes.
And may the God continue blessing you. Just promise me you will continue taking care. When you talk about vulnerable,
yes,
talk about the elderly. And the elderly people in Kenya is a definition, it is 60 years and above.
Yes.
Will you do that?
I will.
You will?
I have a few in my gallery whom I've helped.
Yes.
I have rescued an 8-year-old grandmother in South Mugrango.
Yes.
Who never had a house. I don't know if you saw that story.
Yes.
Yes. So I will continue helping them.
Thank you so much. And the helping I want from you,
yes,
it might not even be monetizing,
yes,
money form. You can just continue, well, in your YouTube, mention about it.
Yes.
Remind the people, even who are in diaspora, the elderly are lonely.
Yes.
They don't just need money. Tell them, one of them was asking me to tell the people abroad, here in Kisii, waambie hata waweke watoto wetu, our grandkids, kwa social, kwa WhatsApp tuwaone. We want to connect with them.
Yes.
The others who are in Nairobi and other parts of the country, the elderly are lonely and they want to connect with the family. The other day we saw someone in Ithika die.
Yes.
In the compound by herself. So even for you to mention and talk to the people about the plight of the elderly,
yes,
you'll have helped me.
Sure.
So I say thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you also for coming. Before you finish, how is Kisii?
Oh my goodness.
You came to Kisii, you are in Kisii.
Yes.
Now, you can't go without saying something about Kisii. I know you want to conclude.
Yeah, I want to go see. I even know Kikisi sasa. I know the language.
Yes.
So I can see over and Tobaito, Abagusi, Mbuya, More, 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 Niche, Mkori kwa luse More. So yes, viewers, thank you so much, and this was the story of Kaka Sungura, the famous Kaka Sungura. I'm sure my people out there in Meru, those who follow you so much, my sister is one of them.
Yes.
And the reason I started even looking for you, the reason I started YouTube,
yes,
was because of you. She kept on telling me, did you see Kaka Sungura?
Yes.
Did you see what Kaka Sungura is doing? He is young. We don't even know how old you are,
yes,
but you are doing amazing work. So Kaka Sungura is here with me today, and that was his story. The story of persistence, the story of focus, the story of determination, the story of not giving up, and the story of believing in yourself. It doesn't matter where you come from. Kaka, there's a saying that says, when you are up to 30 years,
Yes.
you can say you are backing ground. My backing ground was this. After 30 years,
You are the backing
you
ground.
are the backing ground.
Yes, so I'm the backing
Already you are the backing ground. So thank you, Kaka. God bless you. You
Thank
are
you
the
so much.
backing ground.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Lucy.
you.
Thank you.
Karibu.